But there's one more piece I want to add on to Jackie's question about interviewing other agents and why I said what I was going to say. Okay, and then I'll let you guys go. Jackie, are you married?
Yes, I am.
All right, what is your spouse's name?
Michael.
Michael. This is the third and last piece of advice that I will give you and everyone else listening to this. Why I, on the phone, don't get into this whole directly asking for the listing before I get that face-to-face appointment. Now, just let's have a little fun together, okay? All right. So, Jackie, let me just ask you this. I mean, I would love to take you, this is all play, everybody. Don't take this literally. This is supposed to be funny. Jackie, let's do this. Let's you and I grab dinner tonight. If you like what you have to see and you like what I have to say, would you divorce Michael today and marry me on the spot? If I had a ring in hand, I had a priest with me, would you marry me tonight?
No.
Hell no. You would not even take that meeting. You would probably call the cops and probably put a PPO on me. Am I right?
Yeah.
Okay, exactly right. So that's what we have to not do in real estate. We can't do that to prospects. So my whole strategy is going to build that relationship first without getting too excited about, list it with me or whatever the case may be, that whole commission breath thing. I kind of ease into this relationship and I never want them to feel threatened. My intention, like how I got married, I don't know about for other people, was I had a first date. If it went well, we went on a second date, and then we kind of started to dating. We went on a bunch of dates, and then we hung out, and then we dated for like 2 years. Then I proposed, and we were engaged for 2 years. All that happened before I put this ring on my finger, and I think for most people, it's kind of the same process. Did you and Michael kind of go through something similar?
Yeah, 6 years.
That's right. So we can never forget that when we're out there trying to get listings and working with buyers. It's I just believe it's kind of the same thing. Now, it doesn't have to take 6 years to convert a listing appointment. Thank God we'd all be broke. But I'm okay if it takes 60 days. I'm okay having an initial face-to-face meeting, you and I having a nice conversation, really trying to exchange values with each other to see if it's a good fit for us to work together. And then over time, if I rise to the top and we end up working together, I know it's on the right terms. I've set proper expectations, and then you and I can have a nice working relationship now and forever. And that's how I generate so much referral business as well.
And do you also ask them if they're married and like to sit down, or is it too personal, or what?
On the initial meeting? Yeah, I do not ask that on the first meeting, because again, the only reason I would ask that, tell me why you would ask that, because you want all the decision makers there, right? Something like that?
Yeah.
Okay, so that goes against what I'm trying to explain. The only reason a salesperson asks that is because they want to go there and try to sell them tonight. So if I asked you, that goes back to that same thing I just said to you. If I proposed, as I said, hey, can you bring Michael actually with you tonight? And we'll tell him why he's bad while I'm better. And if you like me better, would you marry me tonight and get rid of Mike tonight? You would be like, no, you're a crazy person. So the prospects are saying the same thing to you guys. That's why you get so many objections. It's like, hey, are all the decision makers going to be there tonight? Why? Do you plan on selling me and trying to overcome my objections and making it super uncomfortable? Yes, that's exactly what I'm trying to do. Then it's very difficult. That's the way of like the 80s and the 90s and the early 2000s that consumers just don't respond that well to, right? It's like that old school scripting, like, all right, make sure all the decision makers are there. Well, the only reason why sales trainers would tell you that is so you can go there and try to pressure them into selling them something. So good luck with that, you know what I mean?